Hello again. In this video we're going to look at the transmogrification of this Nine of Pentacles. I've always wanted to know the official reason why Enrico the Canary can't cope with things though, but I've had to make my own up, so come on to that in a moment. But to go from that Nine of Pentacles to that Nine of Pentacles, what I'd like to do first of all is read the destination. We'll talk about the destination and then how to get to it. So the Nine of Coins, don't you shake your coconuts at me like that. Success, abundance, rewarded efforts, achievement, contentment, rest, enriching the spirit. The Nine of Coins is pure positivity. It comes with the message that you have done the hard work and it is now time to receive the benefits. The coins, of course, represent materialism, and this card has long alluded to financial abundance. The Sufis, however, invite us to open our hearts to another form of abundance, that which sustains our spirit. The date palm in our card has been called the tree of life, not just because of the abundance of nutrients that dates contain, but because of the origin of the Garden of Paradise and subsequent ability to nourish a more subtle part of our being. When this card appears for you, you are being asked to consider what enriches your spirit. As you get ready to reap the rewards of your hard effort and self-discipline, it might be worth asking yourself what enhances your experience of abundance. Richness of the spirit does not come from money. Rather, it comes from a form of culture that brings colour to our quotidian routines. Music, poetry and art. As Hazrat Inayat Khan writes, both nature and art are made by the same artist. Nature is made directly by the artist. Art is the finishing of that beauty which begins to manifest itself in nature. A person who has not come to this conception of art does not yet know the divinity of art. How do you allow the divinity of the artist's work to enrich your life? Contemplations. What fills my heart with uncontainable joy? What or who brings colour and brightness to my everyday life? Affirmation. I open my heart to gifts that nourish my body and my soul. Okey pokey. Sounds easy, doesn't it? Eh? Sounds easy. But what I'd like to do is just to talk about the progress, because here we're in Virgo here, aren't we? So this is second thing of Virgo. Okay. You know, either she can wait for gravity or she can give that tree a bit of a shimmy. But the Nine of Pentacles is a very safe place to be. It's abundance, and you're like, yeah. One stop and I've done it. One stop and I've done it. Yay! One stop. Then you get to the Ten of Pentacles. Even better. But the problem with the Ten of Pentacles is somebody blows a whistle here and goes, yeah, you've reached the finishing tape. Next stop, you've got to do that again. What do you mean? But I've got my Ten of Pentacles. No, you got that Ten of Pentacles. You've got to start. You got to start on your next Ten of Pentacles. You go, oh no, nobody told me that, did they? Oh come on, I demand a recount. Come on. Oh, you didn't read the small print, did you? You're too busy to get up your pentacles that you didn't actually see. You didn't understand the game, did you? And then, so what you've got to do is you've got to balance that abundant feeling there through the reset into balancing the abundance with what you've got your new journey. So it's a bit like when you go through the school system. You become a very big fish in a small pond. You do your exams and whoomp, you go to your new school, and you know you're not that, you know, you're not the big cheese any longer, are you? So you know these are natural cycles of life. So some people like to stay in the Nine of Pentacles because it's a bit more of a big I am than the Ten of Pentacles, even though that is the ultimate. When you reach there, you think, I can't stay here. With that you've got the security and the safety of continuing the same goal. But that, I mean, down, you know, okay, not so much. So my thinking behind what happened to Enrico here was that our superhero with the dark side, Diabolik, said he's already got the news of the Ten of Pentacles. I think he's fainted. What do you mean again? I think he's got the news of what happens at the Ten of Pentacles. I can't do this, and he's crashed into his trill down there at the bottom. So there you go. That was my little story behind that card. That's how I'm making sense of it. So I shuffled these. Well, yeah, I pulled these. I didn't organise this. I pulled these cards. So let's see what we can do here. Let me just put those in. So the Six of Wands there. Let's read the Six of Wands from the card, from the book even. Six of Wands. Well-deserved victory, leadership, recognition, praise, healthy pride, accomplishment, reward being seen. So this is where you got to come from. That, I mean, it's obviously a bit too much for Enrico there. The Six of Stars brings with it the fiery spirit of victory, and in the true spirit of fire, which can both singe and give light, triumph brings with it its own dichotomies. As the woman in our card returns victorious on horseback, the cheering and applause is almost audible. She has done more than live up to everyone's expectations, and she has done so honourably. This is a card about embracing one's talents, ability and worth, and about not being afraid to let one's light shine, and having to make oneself small to fit in. Yet the question is, how does so much public adulation affect her inner state? Is she able to take it in her stride and continue on to more success? Or does she get caught up in her wins and start resting on her laurels? Okay, make a change from the horse, wouldn't it? When this card appears for you, you are being led to the dual nature of fire, asked to embrace your dynamism unapologetically while receiving a warning not to be blinded by the shine of your medals. It is a tricky balance, for victory and success can lead to egotism and an inflated sense of self-importance. However, the Sufis say any inflated image you have of yourself is totally wrong. You are greater than you could ever imagine. Let's do that again. However, as the Sufis say, any inflated image you have of yourself is totally wrong. You are greater than you could ever imagine. Oh, so don't get consumed by you. Okay, I see. How do you reconcile the two in your being? Contemplations. How does my inner state change when I achieve outward success? How dependent on outward success is my inner joy? Oof, tricky. Oh, tricksy one there, isn't it? Right? Affirmation. I embrace and embody both victory and humility. Oof. Right then, let's get a tarot card for that then. So if I might need a little bit of help with that. A lot of people do. In this world of self-publicism. Ooh, there you go, Temperance. What better card could you have for that? Cool. So you got Six of Wands, which is it's a Leo. Funnily enough, it's a Leo card. And there you go, balancing out. Balance it out. Super dupes. So what we've got next? The Deliverers. Don't ask me to pronounce that. I'm going to call it Lovers. Ashikwan. Ashikwan. Okay. Let's say that with a mouthful of biscuits. Love, harmony, unity, balance between heart and mind. Healthy boundaries, passion, relationships, inevitable decisions. The Lovers are two contemplatory halves of the whole, lying next to each other in the Garden of Paradise. They represent spiritual contemplation. In the Sufi tradition, love is not seen as a distraction from the divine, but as a ladder that leads to the divine. Sufi sages tell us that when we love someone, a bridge is created between two hearts. When we extend that bridge, it becomes the path to God, or whomsoever. As the lovers empty themselves to mirror each other, anyway, I don't like this. Don't care where this is going. Let me just check. We don't want any smut and filth on here, do we? Okay, that's a relief. As the lovers empty themselves to mirror each other, we see a physical dissolution of their forms. When love burns away all the appendages that we have, there is an interior marriage, a union of opposing forces that brings the entire being into balance. One aspect of the balance is the feminine, Jamal, and the masculine, Jalal, qualities within our beings. Another form of balance, here we've got balance, we've got the temperance, that naturally occurs with a higher love is the roles of the lover and the beloved, the seeker and the sought, the capacity to give as well as to receive within ourselves. When this card appears for you, you are being guided to examine the role of love in your life. This can be human love, divine love, or love for yourself. This card usually appears in connection with relationships and choices. If you are at a crossroads, let your heart be your guide. The lovers ask you to choose love over lower. You are. Love over lower, reactive, fear-based emotions. Okay. To create the lovers ask you to choose love over lower reactive fear-based emotions to create conscious connections and to bring together what may appear to be opposing forces or qualities in yourself or in your partner. Remember, the key to healthy outer love is love for oneself. Contemplation. What do I need to bring into balance to achieve the union I desire? Do I make my decisions through my mind or my heart? Question mark. Affirmation. I embrace and balance the love, the lover, and the beloved within me. So let's go tarot for that one, shall we? See if we can breathe a bit of life into Enrico there. Blah. Yeah, wait, yeah. There may be changes, yeah. There you go. The rebirth, so you might need to just chop and change your ideas up a little bit. But isn't that nice? It looks like a bit of a family picnic there, doesn't it? You know, step away from the lion, lady. You know, that kind of party. Okay. So then we got Leo. Strength. Quwwat. 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 There you go. Quiet strength, confidence, conquering your fears and anxieties, innocence, purity, self-care, self-acceptance, determination, strength of character. I will go through a little link in a minute. It's just I thought I'd get all the reading done first. So, known as strength in traditional tarot, this depicts a form of might that comes from softness of spirit. The little girl we see has... Well, the little girl we could see. There you go. The little girl we can see again has tamed a grown lion by choosing love over fear, trust over distrust, and open-heartedness over egoic behaviour, or egotistical behaviour. It is this childlike nature of the untainted soul, a state of pure existence and total trust that existed before learned behaviours and impressions that mystics aim to rediscover. They know that a soft feeling, compassionate heart makes them stronger, not weaker. When this card appears for you, you are being directed to your inner strength. What circumstances are present in your life that require you to display a different kind of mettle? What challenges can be overcome by taking a less aggressive approach? Are there any learned behaviours around your perception of courage that do not serve you? You are being asked to connect with the purity within, leaving all that separates you from your inner essence and stands in the way of you achieving your purpose. As we proceed on our path, we often become hardened, jaded, and world-weary. Our inner state becomes dependent on outer circumstances. Are you able to be successful without taking yourself too seriously? Yes. Seriously. Are you able to laugh at yourself or laugh at life? There are so many lessons the trusting innocence of a child can teach us, no matter what our age. What form of strength is being asked to be awakened in you? Remember, your expression of strength is uniquely yours and does not need to be modelled on anyone else's ideal. Contemplations. How do I balance softness and strength? What behaviour of patterns gives me my inner strength? Affirmation. I accept a gentle strength within and let it shine into the world. Okay, let's have tarot for that then. Couple. King of Pentacles. Well, that's abundance. Let's take the coin off. I mean, that's abundance. So it's strength. Strength does lead to abundance. That's a nice card to have there, actually. So the Wailing Dervish here, number 10, Wheel of Fortune. Good Jupiterian energy there. Sharky Falak. I think I met him once. Faith, destiny, importance of aligning to your true nature, change, turning point, beginnings and endings, a change in fortune and luck, lessons that have to be learned. Oh, great. The zoo's back. The zoo's open again. Anyway, never mind, let's block them out. The Sharky Falak, or Sharky Falak, Wheel of Fortune, in traditional tarot, the Wheel of Fate or Fortune. The Wheel of Fate in Persian, it comes from the words shark, wheel, and falak, sky. It's sky wheel. The Shark Falak, however, is more than a wheel in the sky. It is the celestial wheel linked to destinies that so many Sufi poets have written about. It has been called a sky wheel, a cup, and a water wheel in the sky, and represents a universal intelligence with a churning and constant motion that brings you closer to that which was meant for you. When this card appears for you, you are being told that what is meant for you will come to you. All you need to do is align yourself with your true nature, do the inner work, trust and wait. Like the whirling dervish in the centre of the wheel, in perfect surrender as they move in sync with the universe, you are being asked to let go of all perceived ideas of how and when things must happen. The divine timing of the universe is in action, and it is all in your favour. An extremely positive card, the Sharky Falak, is all about turning points. It is telling you that change is inevitable, and that just as every season and every cell eventually changes, so will circumstances in your life. Accept those changes as new opportunities, and new energy will accompany them. Like the Wailing Dervish, the Sharky Falak is the opposite of stagnation. As the wheel spins, old cycles end, and new stations or makams are reached. Contemplations. What is my relationship with change? What lessons does the universe keep presenting me with that still need to be learned? Affirmation. Knowing that only good awaits me, I accept this change. Nice one. Okay. So, throw him around a bit. Oh, this is lovely. 10 of Cups. Get happy with change. Enjoy change. Because, change can... the price of change can go up as well as down. Let's put that aside then. Let's move these over here then. Create a bit of space. We shouldn't upset the artiste, should we? There we go. Right. So the next one. So during change, and here we go into the Fool card. Salik. That's an easy word, isn't it? Salik. Alright, Salik. It signifies new beginnings, spontaneity, innocence, heading into the unknown, infinite possibilities, a go-ahead to take a risk as you are divinely protected. A nice one. Do with a bit of that, can we? The Salik is a journeyer, a wayfarer on the spiritual path. Though known as the Fool in traditional tarot, the Salik is anything but. She represents the childlike innocence of the soul in search of truth. Here we see her taking the first step of her journey, propelling herself forward into the vast expanse of sand that lies in front of her, leaping into the void without knowing what lies ahead, while harbouring full faith, or perhaps naivety, that she will be taken care of. Yeah, make sure you got your cab for home. The sprawling desertscape represents unlimited potential, and she prances toward it, drawn to the magnetism of that which lies ahead, in total surrender. She is safe, she's protected, and she knows it. Oh, that's the thing there. She knows it, isn't she? Eh? She knows. It's a little bit like the High Priestess card in the Light Seers, isn't it? Where everything comes down in. But there's this beautiful sort of triangle. No dog. Where's your dog? Oh, she got the birds. A very Tippi Hedren moment there, isn't it? Very Hitchcock. Anyway, when this card appears for you, you're being guided to your own state of tawakkul, complete trust in the divine. There is something unknown before you. You are being asked to be open to new experiences and leave behind any outdated belief systems that keep you from moving forward. Just as the Salik travels lightly with no belongings, no dog either, no, except her bag of truth. Where's her bag? Oh, hold on. Not much in there. You can't go. You can get a bag of crisps in there. You are being asked to lighten your load, to unlearn by going deeper into your heart and excavating beliefs and patterns not aligned with your higher good. When you untie the knots left in your mind and heart by previous experiences, there is a healing of the soul. When you learn to surrender and make yourself vulnerable and open to unexpected outcomes, you are carried forth effortlessly on your journey. Contemplations. What baggage must I shed to move forward? Well, all of it, basically. What beliefs and patterns keep me from progressing on my path? Affirmation. I move forward toward my life's purpose with joy and ease, knowing that I am divinely guided and protected. And in search of somewhere to sleep tonight. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. Oh, Hermie. Well, yes, that's a beautiful card for that. Because you've got to go within so you don't go without. Right? Raise your vibration. Vroom, 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 vroom. There you go. Oh, nice colour swatch there. I can't. We didn't do a card there, did we? I'm making it up as I go along. Actually, I don't know what template. I'm just making it up. So to go from this Nine of Pentacles, where Enrico's, had a bit of a shock, to this Nine of Pentacles, what you need to do. But it seems to be, let's get these in order. I'll put them back on. In the 5-step plan to progress, from pentacle to pentacle. Obviously, this is a card about balance. You've got this nice dove there. So it's balancing. It's almost like she's got a singular success there, isn't it? She's doing very well. So it's balancing the ego. I mean, there's no better card than Temperance for balance there. And this is about taming the beast within. So that's almost referring back to here, isn't it? To this whole top row is about, yes, enjoy your balance, your singular successes, sharing them. But taming the beast of what this, I mean, so many people could, egotism because of that. I mean, actually, those are both sort of, I'm not doing down on Leos, but those are both Leo cards, aren't they? And the whole thing right across there is temperance. Be more sage. So yes, it's the changes in the rebirth. You might have to lose some ideas about. Everyone's going, yes, I'm going to do this. I'm going to, I will, I want, I'll get. It's about keeping that in balance, but not just on the material plane, but it's about soul enriching too, isn't it? So is he the King of Pentacles of wallet, or is he King of Pentacles of soul? Or at least the dogs come back. I am pleased. Okay. And this is these are both, strangely enough, these are both cards of. We've got a lot of major arcana, haven't we? These are both sort of cards of surrender, aren't they? Sort of give it a flew. And that's about sort of inner work, and it's the abundance. I mean, that's the other kind. I mean, if you think about that, that's the Ten of Pentacles almost. That's the Ten of Cups, or so the King of Cups. So you've got the extremes in the Court card, and then also the one to the 10. So if you need a sort of secondary idea about how to achieve that, then there they are. What I forgot to do last time, I shall try not to forget again, is these both fell out. These are the demons that you might want to investigate to see who's blocking your progress. So if you've got a friend who is displaying the characteristics of these two demons, or one of these two demons, then I always thought I'd cut my finger, but it's not. That's not my bird. It's not ketchup, is it? No. So you've got Andras for the Chariot and Houris for the Knight of Swords. So, I mean, those are both cards about movement. So it's whatever it is, it's affecting your movement. Maybe you're affecting your own movement because you want to stay at the 9 of Pentacles and not have to deal with the disappointment with the 10, which is what you don't want to end up like, oh, poor little thing. I'm sure it'll be okay. I'll let you know next. I lost Diabolik. Did he recover, or did you just get a new one? Because that's his girlfriend's canary, not his. You know, when a goldfish doesn't make something, you buy a new one and stick it in, the kids never noticed, do they? So, who knows? I shall find out. I'll let you know if Enrico made it. Anyway, I hope this helped. Take good care.